Yeah. Look at that. All the belts, mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't say a ting. No, what ping we bring when right, somebody just fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't say a ting. No, what ping we bring when right, somebody just fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't say a ting. No, what ping we bring when right, somebody just fling. Uppercut, fling, right up, fling. Can't say a ting. Send man over the ropes. Man try come for the bell, but I punch you, never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hands, your joke of the show. They keep those hands up, swing for their fences. Oh, you're going no poorly for sure. How much do you want to be the champ? How much do you want to please the fans? How much do you want to be the king? And how much do you want to feed your camp? How much do you want to see people champ? Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESPC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring when right, somebody shall swing. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring when right, somebody shall swing. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the Venetian brilliant mills. Can't take man from the pudding, take man to Ingles. Barry have a kid on his heels. In a ring, it's gritty and real. Brave art man put a kid on his shield. At Daft man put a kid on his. Been back from when I was swinging on field. Left up, give a brother
I'm Todd Grisham, and not a bad day for a fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., 80 kilos bang on, 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 188. And his opponent here, none other than Alexander Usyk, 6'3", and 198 centimeter reach. It's Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion.
This bout is scheduled for 8.
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. This counter fighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
That uppercut straight through the gloves. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
No rest for the weary. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
What you doing? The gap will appear. Relax now, I don't want you to load up.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. You've been coasted for this entire fight, and now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back.
So see it and ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Okay, focus now, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths.
Right hand's beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Okay, am I back here?
Work out there, the jab's working nice. Those 1-2s straight up.
Here we go for round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Misses with the straight left. The perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Feel good? Relax now.
All right, now you're switching on. I need to go back out there and you will win this round.
Look, who you're taking out, he's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
What are you doing? Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Let's go out there and win the next one. Yeah?
Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. You were
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all that work all the way.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Just same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what
Time
you're doing.
winding down as we get set for another round.
You've done all that work in camp.
Eddie, the right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Let's do it.
They blocked the left there. That hook doesn't score. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Caution is being thrown to the wind. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
We've seen them in the past from this fighter. They don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
What are you doing? Get your mind back, get your focus back.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent. This fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there and win this round. Yeah?
Don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him.
Okay, focus now, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
You've good man, good man. Just say it again.
On to the fourth we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. He parries that right jab away. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
They exchange punches. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Need to go back out there and you win.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't worry back into the fight. Great round.
Okay, focus now, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths. Calm yourself down, calm yourself down. Come on, breathe, breathe. You've done all that work in camp. You gotta get out there and switch up.
For the time, set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. You're switching off?
Be smart, otherwise you'll see it and ride it out. Go out there and finish.
What are you doing? You've been coasting for this entire fight, and now you've let him.
The right hand's beautiful, that's it.
There's the bell to start round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That jab won't score. Misses that uppercut. Well done with that counter shot. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't win.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
I like that round. Good work. Good man, good man. Just
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
you could be. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you still.
What was that? What are you doing? I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You're letting him back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out there and
Getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful, that's it. Start.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Get your mind back on the...
Great work. Good work out there, the jab's working nice. Good.
Come on, you're better than that. Get your mind back, get your focus back.
Stay focused, don't win back into the fight. Great round.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry.
Set him up, or you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Timing beats speed, speed beats power. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Nice counter shot. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
Here comes round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he just misses with that jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Jab misses. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. That counter punch caught him clean. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't...
Round 8, and we're off again. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
That counter shot lands. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. The unified heavyweight champion is down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Another win, another unanimous.